Hello everybody, Happy New Year. I thought it would be kind of fun to do a mini project as the first of the year. I wanted to really decorate these wine glasses I got for $3. What I'm going to do is upload the image that I found through Creative Fabrica and resize it essentially to fit my wine glasses, which is 3 by 3. What I'm going to do is select the image. I'm going to unlock it and resize it to 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Alright. And I am going to increase the viewing point to 100 so you guys can see the actual size of the image itself. I'm gonna actually make this into silver, which I thought would be a fun change a piece, since I always like to make my product into gold. I think that's just the affinity of color that I have, but I'm gonna do it to silver. Hit make it, and it's gonna go on my mat 12 by 12, confirm, and hit continue. I'm gonna put it on my vinyl and make it. Alright, so I do have these wine glasses. I don't remember where I got them from, maybe Target, but it was like $3. And then go ahead and print out like different vinyls to try out, and for sure I do have my transfer tape right here. I have my little utensils to utilize to kind of move the vinyl into the transfer tape and ultimately the transfer tape to the wine glass itself. And then I do have the alcohol wipes to kind of clean this off for any dust or debris that may be on it. But let's go ahead and open this up. Wine glasses, oops. You okay, Eka? So I'm gonna go ahead and open these wine glasses. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these wine glasses first, and then probably wipe them with alcohol to get off any debris or anything like that. So I'll be right back. So I just hand washed these. And I'm just gonna dry this off with a paper towel. I'm just gonna let it air dry for a little bit before wiping it down with the alcohol wipe. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the most of the water out. But while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my vinyl. So I'm gonna go ahead and weed out all the parts I don't need, but this basically says Happy New Year. I like to go over the vinyl a little bit like so, just to make sure everything's just sticking on there like it should before I go ahead and peel it. Look like this, y'all, once it's said and done. Okay, so I am just going to put this on here, essentially. I don't know if you guys can see the line, but I'm gonna try my best to align it to this line right here so that it's kind of in a straight line, but we'll see how this actually goes. So I'm gonna actually peel this from the top. All right, and then center as much as I can. All right, essentially, just wanting to make sure I'm sticking this on as much as I can, like so. So here's that vinyl. I did air dry already, so I'm gonna get the alcohol wipe and pretty much get off any debris that may still be there. Gonna just wipe off the debris in the area in which I think I'm gonna just put the vinyl on. But it's gonna just be at one side. So I'm gonna let that air dry for a little bit. I am going to get water and put it in here. It will allow me to kind of level a little bit to figure out where exactly I'm gonna lay this. But add water into this cup. So that's about the area in which I want to place, or I want to place my vinyl. So I kind of want to make sure it's centered in that vicinity. So since I have an idea where I want to place the sticker, I'm going to go ahead and get my vinyl off of this so that it's on my transfer tape. Instead of peeling the vinyl from the transfer tape, like peeling the transfer tape, it's always better if you can do it the other way around and kind of make sure the vinyl is really in there. When I first started like doing like Cricut and stuff and getting vinyl on things, I used to fret about not getting like every single little design that comes, you know, in the graphic design that I get or purchase or things like that. But I realized over time, like, it's okay to not be always perfect, because, you know, we're human. We're bound to make mistakes sometimes, and regardless of it, as long as you're happy, that's all that really matters. I want to place the happy on top of the water level, and then I will place the others. So I want to go ahead and place the vinyl from the center, like stick it on. And then what I'm gonna do is make any slits, I guess, if I'm having trouble placing this as well onto the curvature of this wine glass. But if I don't see any problems with it, I won't make any unnecessary slits, because I feel like right now, I think it's fine. I'm not seeing too much trouble, but yeah, you can definitely make slits just to make things a little bit easier. But just seeing how it's being placed, I'm not seeing any trouble at all placing it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the moment of truth. So I'm just gonna peel this back, and hopefully everything got transferred over. I don't have any ripple effect happening, but looks good so far. Ta-da! So there you have it. This is it. Happy New Year. So let me just show you without the water. This is what the wine glass looks like without the water. Obviously it came out better than I expected. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same steps for my other one. I will be right back, okay? All right, so for the second wine glass, I'm actually gonna, at first I was gonna do another Happy New Year one, but just to show you and the variety of designs that you can find to put on your wine glass with your permanent vinyl. I found this quote at Creative Fabrica, and I did go ahead and weed out all the little letters that I needed, as well as put on the transfer tape. But basically, this is the quote that I found that I really, really liked, and I would like to kind of keep reminding myself for the new year. So it says, "So far, you've survived 100% of your worst days. This too shall pass." I think a lot of times, especially for 2022, it was a very tough year for me and my family. There were just a lot of events where we had to go to the hospital for just health reasons, and this just reminds me like how far we came this year and how stronger we have gotten as a family. But basically, I got this quote because I kind of wanted to remind myself, even in 2023, there are gonna be days where it's hard and tough, you know, maybe even harder than it was in 2022. But this kind of reminds me that, you know, it will pass and we will survive through it, and it can only get better from here. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to add it onto this wine glass as a reminder, just whenever I wind out for the night. But let's go ahead and take off the transfer tape. So there you have it. This is what it looks like. All right, guys, so this is actually what the two products look like after I placed the permanent vinyl on them. This one's very simple, you know, like the Happy New Year, very fitting for each new year. You could utilize this just to celebrate for the new year to come. For this one, I did add, like I said, a quote that I really, really relate to as of right now. Like I said, 2022 was kind of a tough year for me, and this is just a continuous reminder that I have made through even the toughest time in 2022, and whatever come May in 2023, I know I can make it through. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope each and every one of you guys had a wonderful celebration into the new year. See you guys in the next video. Happy New Year. Thank you.